Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski. So stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse. And the feds won't know where I drop you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel, your boy, Big Major. Listen, y'all. I wasn't going to do a show today, but this is an impromptu show, and I'm going to be discussing Giannis's career. Now, Giannis is not on the Lakers, so you might ask the question, hey, why do you want to talk about Giannis? Well, here's the thing. I've been saying at least the last 4 or 5 years that I wanted Giannis to come to the team. So this may affect Laker fans more than we might realize, because there's a possibility that this could be somewhere he lands before he leaves the NBA altogether. So I'm here to talk about it right quick and give y'all my thoughts and opinions on it, and I want to see if you guys have the same thoughts and views on it. If anybody wants to come up here and talk, I will drop a link and make it a pull-up show. Oh, real quick. But before I go ahead and get the show started, let me go ahead and give a shout out to my guys that's down there in the chat. Just go ahead and give a shout out to H. Davis, my damn nephew and sniper of the channel. He said, good afternoon, y'all. Y'all already know what to do as we as mods get tired of saying it. You know what I'm saying? Do it right now. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look, I keep telling y'all, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say it no more. H. Davis has spoken. And go like, share, subscribe to this content right now. H. Davis. He says Unc should be at 2,000 subscribers. If you have not, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, look, listen. I keep warning y'all. You get me to 1,000 subs, somebody getting 500 smackaroonies. But you gotta hurry up and do it before time runs out. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to them nephew for showing up and supporting and showing love. And we got Nate. Nate threw up 2 arm emojis. Remember, I told y'all about those arm emojis. I told y'all that the emoji company hit me up and was like, hey, Major, flex. We're gonna use your arms to make emojis out of. So so anytime you throw a strong arm emoji, those is my guns. You understand what I'm talking about? So shout out to Nate, you know what I'm talking about, for showing up to the channel. He said, don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all know the drill. Let's keep helping the channel grow. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. A young brother, you know what I'm talking about. Let's make this channel grow. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to keep hearing that real raw shit, not watered down, man, come over here to Major Level Entertainment and support your boy, your guy. There he is, Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? Big Cuzzo. He threw 3 arm emojis up there. Hey, Cuzzo, a.k.a. Goat James, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. let me cook this nigga right quick. But y'all know I like to call him Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out, the goddamn barbecue baron. The barbecue baron of the bayou. That's what I call Cuzzo, the barbecue baron of the bayou. There he is. Fuck around, find out. That's how he does it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Cuzzo for showing up to the channel and supporting and showing love to Big Cuzzo, man. Appreciate that. H. Davis, he threw 5 strong arm emojis. Oh, man, all these strong arms, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm talking about? And Go James said, it's the Marine Guns, Big Cuzzo. You know how we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is how we does this. Hey, man, y'all, thank y'all for all the support that y'all always giving me, man. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never been one to cry, but I'm saying, you guys sometimes, bro. You guys, you know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna talk about Giannis. Like I said, if anybody wants to pull up, put a 1 in the chat. I'm gonna give my little monologue, but I will if I get 3 ones in the chat, then I will put the link down there so we can pull up and we can kind of talk about it a little bit. Show ain't gonna be too long, but just want to give us something to talk about before the game tonight. And in terms of Giannis, now I already feel like if he leaves Milwaukee, that the next team he could very well possibly come to is us. And I say 90% of me believes that. 90% of me believes that he could come to us. So if I put some ones down there in the chat, that'll let me know y'all want to come up, and then I'll drop that link down there and it'll become an open mic situation. But meanwhile, let's talk about it. So Giannis has pretty much said that, hey, I'm talking about, after the NBA, he wants to go back home to his native Greece. He wants to stop playing basketball in the NBA and go play for his home country. And I'm not mad at that. I told y'all about a month ago or something like that, 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. I told y'all on earlier. I said that his wife had left the country, and she mainly left the country mainly because she wanted to raise her kids in Greece. Fed up with American system, American politics, or whatever the case may be. They didn't really get off into all of that, but she said it's not safe. She felt it is not safe for her children to be here, pretty much. So she moved to Greece, or whatever the case may be. So, and she's within her rights to have done that. And I'm pretty sure she talked to Giannis about it. Most people will look at it and be like, oh man, it's selfish because her husband plays in the NBA. He's obligated to fulfilling the contract, or whatever the case may be. Him playing in the NBA has afforded them a lifestyle that they probably wouldn't have gotten, prior to, but now he's over here. So he has to fulfill that contract. But I look at it as, she's doing what's best for her family. And of course, Giannis is going to do what's best for his family. Of course, he has to stay here. She never said he had to leave when she left. But in that culture, the man is going to be the breadwinner. Woman doesn't really have to do anything. She's going to stay there to take care of the family. But Giannis is one thing about Giannis is not going to leave anything unfinished. So with that being said, there's a strong possibility. Yes, there's a strong possibility that he can leave the Milwaukee Bucks and then go back home and play for his native country, or he could stay here in the States and just go to another team if he gets tired of Milwaukee. Let's say Milwaukee doesn't do anything this year, right? Which I don't think they will. I think that it'll be enough for him to say, you know what, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to leave, pack my brothers up, pack whoever else up. I got to pack up and then leave. I don't think he's going to go back to Greece this early. And here's why. I'm going to share a screen. I'm going to put something up on the screen and read it to you guys. Something that he said with his own two lips. I want y'all to see that. Do y'all see the screen? I don't think I can make it any bigger. Let me see. No, I can't make it any bigger. But let me see. No. Okay. Well, okay, hold on. Okay. Basically it says here. It says Giannis Antetokounmpo plans to end his career playing in Greece. The two-time MVP reveals he wants to play 6 to 8 more years in the NBA, 6 to 8 more NBA seasons before completing his career in his native country. So if he wants to play 6 to 8 more years, ladies and gentlemen, he's already 30. The article down below goes off to read what he actually said. But if he wants to play 6 to 8 more years, ladies and gentlemen, if he wants to play that in America before he goes to Greece, then that means right now he's 30. He'll be 31 next month, I believe. Either next month. Yeah, I think he'll be 31 in November. So he's 31. If he plays 6 to 8 more years, that's going to put him at between 36 and 38 years old. Okay? If he plays 6 to 8 more years, his contract. Hold on, let's take a look at his contract right quick. Let's take a look at when he becomes a free agent. Okay. It says Giannis Antetokounmpo signed a 3-year contract extension with the Milwaukee Bucks for $186 million in October 2023. That was exactly 2 years ago. Okay, so he's already 2 years into his deal, right? This deal will commence from the 25-26 season, ensuring his position with the team until 27-28 season. For deeper understanding of the implication and history of his contract, you can refer to additional analysis. Okay, so basically, come 2027, 2028, he will not. I'm sure of it. He would, especially if they ain't done nothing in the next 2 years. He will not be signing with Milwaukee again. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2027-2028 season is only 2 years away. This is the 2025-2026 season. So the 27-28 season, going into the 28 season, is exactly 2 years away. So if that's the case, if he wants to play 6 to 8 more years, ladies and gentlemen, if he stays in Milwaukee for the next 2 years and they don't do nothing in 2 years, anything short of going to the finals or winning it all, if they don't do nothing in the next 2 years, which the East is getting more competitive now. I know with Halliburton going down and the Boston Celtics being injured and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You only got the Knicks, and you got Cleveland coming up, on the rise, whatever the case may be. Boston ain't gonna stay down too long. And the Pacers ain't gonna stay down too long. But if they don't do anything, Milwaukee don't do anything of significance in the next 2 years, I almost guarantee you for certainly Giannis will be out of there. And in exactly 2 years, Giannis will be 32 going on 33 years old. Because he's 30 going on 31 now. So he's going to be 32 going on 33 years old. If he's going to play another 6 to 8 years, ladies and gentlemen, that would mean within the next 2 years, that's 2 years wiped away. He would play in the NBA approximately 4 to 6 more years. Is it outside the realm of possibility that he leaves Milwaukee in the 2027-28 season, somehow, some way, and comes to the Lakers, and we keep him until the rest of his time in the NBA runs out? If he wants to play the next 6 to 8 years, right now it's 2025. That means he could very well play from the years 2031 to 2033. If we get him in 2027, 2028, and he plays from 2031 to 2033, he could play the next 4 to 6 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's not outside the realm of possibility for him to say, I want my next team to be the Lakers. He come to the Lakers somehow, some way. LeBron is gone by that time. Even if LeBron sticks around next year, LeBron could very well still leave the NBA, retire by 2027. When he does that in 2 years, because I say LeBron will have 2 years left to go before he hits year 25. By the time the 2027-28 season hits, LeBron will be in year 25, right? I believe that LeBron is going to play 25 years in the NBA, then he's going to retire. I think he's going to give it the old 25. He's not retiring next year. He's not retiring this year. We know that. I think he's going to go to a solid 25 years and stop. By in which time will be the perfect time to bring over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, if we get Giannis Antetokounmpo and he comes to the Lakers, I do believe he'll retire from the NBA as a Laker. Y'all don't have to believe me. This is just my personal feeling. H. Davis says, I got a feeling he's coming to us. Yeah, me too. That 2020, if he wants to play 6 to 8 more years, the reason why he put that timestamp on there to go as far as he did, I believe, is because he wants to give himself some more time to win the championship, probably with a better team. Ladies and gentlemen, if they don't do anything over there in Milwaukee and we do more than they do, I do believe he will finish his career. He could possibly finish his career in Los Angeles alongside Luka. It would be in his best interest to do that, Joe. So if he comes over here, right, he plays 4 to 6 years here. 2031, he comes over here. He plays from 2020, he plays from 2027, 2020. He played from the 2028, 2029 season on to the 2033 season. He give us 4 to 6 years. I do believe alongside Luka, he can get us at least 3 chips, 2 chips at least. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not stop campaigning for Giannis to come over here until he hits everybody up and says, you know what? I'm going to retire from the NBA completely. I don't want to go to another team after Milwaukee. He gave a time frame. He said 6 to 8 more years, 6 to 8 more years in the NBA. Do y'all honestly believe that he's going to play 6 to 8 more years in Milwaukee? Fuck no. Fuck no. In the 2033 season, year 2030, 31 to 33, Giannis will be between 36 and 38 years old. And I believe with his abilities, he can very well play till he's 36 to 38 years old, barring any big time injuries, and still be an impactful player. Kind of like how LeBron is now. See, freaks of nature like that, they don't just stop scoring. They don't stop being a great basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at Giannis's number over the years. Giannis has been in the league. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's been in the league now 10 years, right? Going into year 11 or year 12. 11 years, going to year 12. Okay? His first year, he only had 25 minutes. He only put up 7 points. He gave you 2 assists. He gave you under a block. He only gave you 4.4 rebounds. This was skinny Giannis. The very next year over, but he gave you 77 games. See, look at the games he gave you. He gave you 77 games. He only started 23. The next year, he gives you 81 games, 1 game shy of 82. He starts 71 of those games. His minutes go up. So does his points. Minutes go up to 31 minutes. His points go up to 13 points a game. His rebounds go up. His assists go up. His blocks go up. Hell, his steals go up. 2015, he gave you 80 games, started 79 of them. His minutes go up again by four minutes. His points go up by 4 points. Now he's giving you 8 rebounds a game. Now he's giving you 4 assists a game. He's giving you a full steal and a full block a game. The next year, the 2016-2017 season, he gave you 80 games. He started 80 games. You know what he did? Same amount of minutes, 36 minutes. 36 minutes. He gave you 9 rebounds. He gave you 5 assists. He gave you almost 2 steals. He gave you almost 2 blocks. He gave you 23 points a game. And here birthed Giannis. Here birthed the Giannis that we know today. Because the very next year over, you know what Giannis did? Remember I told you ballers continue to go up. They trend up. 2017, he goes up to averaging 27 points a game, 1 block per game, almost 2 steals a game, almost 5 assists per game, 10 rebounds per game in 37 minutes. And guess what? It doesn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. He climbs up even further. He goes up another 2 points. He averaging 28 points per game now. In less minutes, 33 minutes. He give you almost 13 rebounds a game. He's giving you 6 assists per game, 1 steal a game, almost 2 blocks per game at 27.7 points per game, 28 points per game. And that's 72, it played 72 games. 2019, he only played 63 games. It started in 63 games. He had less minutes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was dealing through some injury situations at the time. But guess what? He still put up 29.5 points with 30 points per game. He still gave you a block. He still gave you a steal. He still gave you 6 assists. And he gave you the most rebound he's ever given in his career thus far up to this point. 14 rebounds per game in 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Then he turned around the next year over, still recovering, 61. That's the 2020-21 season. That's the season we won the championship. 61 games, 61 starts, 33 minutes, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. He gave you 1 steal. He gave you 1 block. This tall power forward is giving you a steal a game or 2 and averaging 28 points a game in 33 minutes. Guess what he did the next year over? The year they won the championship. Well, that's the year they won the championship. The next year over, you know what he did? He put up 30 points a game, 1 steal, 1 block. He gave you 6 assists. He gave you 12 rebounds in 33 minutes. You know what he did the next year over? He gave you the most points he's ever given anybody. He gave you 31 whole points. He gave you a steal. He gave you a block. He gave you 6 assists. He averaged 12 rebounds in only 32 minutes. He played 63 games. Then the 2023-24 season, he played 73 games. He shot 61% from the field. You know what he did? You know what he did, ladies and gentlemen? This is what he did. He gave you almost 12 rebounds. He gave you almost 7 assists. He gave you a block, and he gave you a steal per game on 30 points per game in 34 minutes. Last season, 67 games started, 67 games played. He gave you 35 minutes. He gave you 12 rebounds. He gave you 7 assists. He gave you a block. He gave you a steal, and he gave you 30 points again. He's always trending up. 23 points a game, 27 points a game, 28 points a game, 30 points a game. Then he went back down to 28. Then he went back up to 30, and then 31, and then 30, and then 30. For a career stats of 859 games played, 794 games started, averages 33 minutes per game, shooting 55% from the field, shooting only 28% from the three for a career. He's shooting 70% from the free throw line for a career, 69% for a career. He's a career 10 rebound guy per game, a career 5 assist guy per game, a career steal per game, and a career block per game on 24 points per game for a career, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the type of dude that I want on the team. Oh, guess what? It gets worse than that if you really want to know. Now, remember how I told you that ballers pick it up in the playoffs? You won't believe what he did. In the 9 years that he's gone to the playoffs in 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2025. You want to know what he did? 2015, the first time he went. 12 points a game, 33 minutes. This is when Giannis is coming into his own. He was a 12, 7, and 3 guy. I know he did in 2017. The next time he went, he was a 25, 10, and 4 guy. Averaged 2 steals and 2 blocks that year. You know what he did in 2028? He got even better. He was a 26, 10, and 7 dude. The next year over, he was once again a 26, 12, and 5 dude. Then the next year over, he was a 27, 14, and 6 dude. Next year over, he was a 30, 13, and 5 guy. Then he was a 32, 14, and 7 guy. Then he was a 23, 11, and 5 guy. And then last year, ladies and gentlemen, 5 playoff games, 5 starts, 38 minutes or 37.6 minutes, shooting 61% from the field, only 20% from the three, but that's okay. You don't expect him to be a three-point shooter. 70% from the free throw line. He turned in 15 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game, 1 steal per game, 1 block per game, and 33 points per game. For a career, 84 games started in the playoffs, 84 games played in the playoffs. Career average of 36 minutes in the playoffs. Career average of 53% from the field in the playoffs. Average of 26% from the 3-point in the playoffs. Average of 63% from the free throw line. An average of 12 rebounds for a career. An average of 5 assists for a career. An average of 1 steal and 1 block for a career. And an average of 27 points per game for a career in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, Giannis Antetokounmpo ain't no joke. Do y'all understand why I want this guy at power forward playing for my Los Angeles Lakers, your Los Angeles Lakers, in the year 2028, 29, 27, 28? And him retiring over here in Los Angeles, having brought us 2-3 championships with Luka? Him and Luka together wouldn't be stupid? What? Here goes a dude that's a 27. Here goes a dude for a career. He's a 24, 10, and 5 guy for a career. And then throw that out to Luka stats. And people like that, freaks of nature like this, points don't go down that much. You think his points going to go down that much by the time he comes over to the Lakers? No. As a matter of fact, having somebody like Luka playing alongside of him, I bet you his point average go up. Giannis may very well be the number one person on the team. With Luka, he ain't never played with nobody like not Dame Lillard, not Chris Middleton. He never not Drew Holiday. He never played with nobody of Luka's ilk. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Up until now, Luka's never played with nobody of his ilk. Luka and Giannis answered to motherfucking Kupo. You can't tell me that shit won't be fire. And you could throw whoever the fuck you want around that. Don't let us keep Aiden at that time. Aiden, Giannis, Luka, and whoever the fuck else you want to put in the goddamn middle. Rui, whoever the fuck you want to put in there. I wouldn't give a shit. Aiden, him, and Luka. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. 2 lob threats. One could get you 30 points a game anytime you want to. Over 10 rebounds a game. The other could get you 15, 16 points anytime you want to. Over 10 rebounds a game. Luka himself could get you over 10 rebounds a game. And he himself could put over 30 points a game. You want to, whoever the fuck you can add Humpty Dumpty on that motherfucking team. Bro, we got to get Luka over here. This nigga ain't leaving going to Greece yet. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I understand it's easy for him to say, "Oh man, I want to leave here." Who the fuck wants to live in Milwaukee? I've been in Milwaukee. Ain't shit over there. It's the boring ass Midwest. But if he come to LA and he goes downtown and he sees Santa Monica, he's going to realize, wait a minute, this shit look like Athens. When he realized how much downtown LA looked like Greece, downtown Greece, he might want to stay around this motherfucker. He can end his career over here with the Lakers, giving me what I want. 2 to 3 motherfucking chips, and then you can take your ass home. I don't give a fuck after that. But right now, I want you to come over here and give me 2 to 3 years of your life, 2 to 3 championships, and give me 4 to 6 years of your life. You said you want to play 6 to 8 more years around this motherfucker, right? Well, you only got 2 more years in Milwaukee. You ain't about to play 6 to 8 years in Milwaukee. I promise you ain't. I want him the last 4 to 6 years in an LA uniform, purple and gold. And in the 4 to 6 years, and Luka still be over here at that time, I want 2 to 3 chips out of you motherfuckers. Then after that, y'all can go back to your respective countries, and then we'll figure out the rest from here. But right now, goddamn it, I'm selfish. I want what the fuck I want. You can't go back to Greece until you give me what I want. Then after that, then you could go. And you get, goddamn it, you got a contract with me and Major. You know what I'm talking about? I want you to come over here, man. Stop. I was the first nigga anywhere online in real life to start campaigning for Giannis way back in 2021, 2020. I said, man, if we had Giannis around the time they won the championship, I said, whatever year it was they won the championship was when I was like, yeah, man, I think it was 2020, the year after we won. Because we could have repeated that year. I said, man, what if we had Giannis over here? Because I'm thinking of Giannis and AD and LeBron. I'm thinking what can we do to get this motherfucker over here? I've been the first nigga thinking about Giannis coming over here now, if he turned out to come around this motherfucker, that would make me right for what, the 5th time? I said Shaq was coming over here in the 90s, back in 1994, 95. What the fuck that happened? And then came over here in 96. I said, hey, don't be surprised LeBron come over. I said that in 2017. What happened 2 years later? LeBron came. Giannis is taking a little longer than I wanted to take. I said 4 or 5 years ago. He come in 2027, I'll be right once again. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we get stars around this motherfucker. Now, Luka threw me for a loop. I'm like, there's no way in the world. Luka? But now that we got Luka, ladies and gentlemen, that further makes me believe that we can get Giannis. We can get Giannis before we can get Jokic. That's for goddamn sure. I would love to have Jokic over here, but not at the expense of getting Giannis. I want Giannis. Jokic and Luka is almost the same player. Jokic is a taller Luka than me. I want Giannis. That's who the fuck I want. Giannis and Luka. Come on, man. Who disagrees? Giannis, follow me. Giannis, come over here, play the power forward. You have a viable center who's young. We can keep Aiden if we can't get a better center. Okay, fine. You got a viable up-and-coming center that's young. You got Luka, one of the top 5 players in the world. You yourself are a top 5 player in the world. Bro, he ain't never played. You think he wouldn't want to come over here and play with you? Think he would want to stay over there and play with motherfucking Bobby Portis and Miles Turner and not Luka? He'd be out his goddamn mind. It's Luka. Bro, hey, Giannis. You know what I'm saying? It's 2027. Milwaukee ain't been doing anything. Where do you want to go? Pick your destination. You want to go play with Ja Morant in Memphis? You want to go play with Ant Edwards? You want to go play with Jokic? If you go to Jokic, Jokic, you get him the ball too. You can play power forward. You want to play with Jokic? That's in Denver, small market. Or do you want to go to LA and play with Luka? You have more of a relationship with Luka than you do with Jokic. Don't you want to go to LA? Have your number retire with the greats, great bigs like Shaq and Kareem and Wilt Chamberlain. Kareem had the same life path. Kareem played for the Milwaukee Bucks, won one chip with the Bucks. How many he won with the Lakers, ladies and gentlemen? 5. Giannis, you could come over here, right? You won one with the Bucks. That's all you need over there. Don't give them no more play. You come over here like I'm asking you to come over here. Get your ass over here, 27. Win a chip that next year. That's 1 chip. 28, 2 chips. 29, 3 chips. 20, 30, 4 chips. Year 31, that's your 5th, 6th year. That's 5 chips you can get. It's not outside the realm of possibility to give me 3 to 5 chips and then take your black ass back to Greece or wherever the fuck you want to go. That's it. You could go after that. Then we'll find another star we could talk about. But right now, goddamn it, I'm like a spoiled baby that want a bottle. I want you on this team. I don't give a fuck about what other Laker fans want. I want your ass on this team. God damn it, we can't have Vucevic. Everybody know I want Vooch. Can't have Vooch? All right, fine. Don't give me Vooch. But in 2 years, motherfucker, I want Giannis. I don't give a fuck if I got to add some of my own money to his contract and get his black ass over here. I'll provide free bodyguard services for a year if he comes. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Now, let me go over here to the comments, man. It got me upset and shit. Talking about I'm going to Greece. Nigga, you stay your black ass right here. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go back up here. Shout out to my damn nephew, my damn cousin. He said they just signed his brother Alex. Can't remember the stipulations of it though. Yeah, I know. And me and DJ talked about it. We said, hey, look, he can bring his brother alongside of him. He can bring his whole goddamn family here. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I want him over here. You know what I'm talking about? We already had his brother Costas or whatever the nigga brother name. I want that nigga over here right now. The Go James says, damn, a quarter century is fucking nasty. Yeah, for LeBron. LeBron go play 25 years and then before he hang up his gym shoes. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I believe. The bandwagon said, damn, I missed 13 minutes of this. Oh, you can always go back and listen in. You know how I be doing. The bandwagoneer. He says, why are people saying New York? I know he talked about big markets. Is that why? Yeah. New York is considered a big market because the Knicks, legendary team, Knicks, Celtics, Chicago, and the Lakers. But he ain't going to fucking cold ass New York. He gonna swear to remind him of Greece. That's LA downtown. I've been to Athens. Athens look like Santa Monica, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? If you ever been to Greece, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That nigga come to LA before he go to New York. He gonna get out here and like the weather. He gonna say, hey, what's that big ass donut on the side of the 405 freeway? And then Lewis gonna have to tell him, hey man, that's called Randy's. Oh, so that's the famous Randy's. Oh, that's the donut that Dilo was eating on side of sideline. He was eating donut from Randy's, the big place like that, the big donut on top of building. Yes, and then Luka will have already been immersed in LA. Luka say, hey, I bought your house right next door to mine. You can come here and we could take over Los Angeles together, my friend. You think, bro, that's appealing as fuck to me. I mean, if somebody is selling me a dream and they say, cold ass New York, or warm ass sunny beaches, in and out, Randy's Donuts, rallies, the church's chicken, LA. I'm going to motherfucking LA, and I'm from the East Coast, born. But I was raised right here in Southern California, or Watts to be exact. So, I'm going to show him all kind of stuff. Hey, you want to see what Bloods and Crips look like? Come down here, cuz, blood. I'm going to show him what all. And you remember the movie Colors? Hey, that shit happened right here. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, you remember Training Day? That shit happened over there, right there in the jungles. Let's call it the jungles. Here, you want to see somebody? They got something called Little Athens down here. They got a little Greek town. They got that down here. Come on, I'll show them all the beautiful places. Come on, come on, Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Take them on the live tour. I'll never go to sleep. I'll stay up all night drinking coffee and taking no dose. Come on, Giannis. Man, don't you guys ever rest out here? No, I'm not. I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest till you sign the goddamn contract with the Lakers. 5-year contract, $775 million. I don't give a fuck how much money you want. Give him what he wants. Get to sink. You know what I'm talking about? And then by that time, that the money is going to go up because revenue is going to go up. If the world know Giannis is coming over here, man, everybody going to come to this motherfucker. It's Giannis. Everybody love him. He's a great player. He's a great player, and he's got one of the best personalities in all the NBA, one of the nicest guys in the NBA. Who the fuck would want to play with him? And then Luka, oh my God. The sale, the tickets, the jerseys, what? The possibilities are endless, ladies and gentlemen, endless. DJ is here. He said, what up? Shout out to little bro. Hey, look, listen. Hey, I need y'all to go to the Lakers in 5 right now and join the channel. If you want to, listening to the game, you know what I'm saying? Listening to some dope Laker content, some good takes and all of that, and get your laugh on. And then also get a chance to hear your boy Big Major over there, featured over there, you know what I'm saying? That's a number 3rd in the organization. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, go over there to Lakers in 5 right now and sign up, join, become a member. Also subscribe to the channel. It don't cost a thing to subscribe, but when you want to become a member, you got to pay some money, goddammit. That's okay, because the memberships ain't that much. Ain't gonna break the goddamn bank. Go over there, subscribe right now, and get some of the best content and all of YouTube when it comes to this Laker thing. You talking about the GOAT of this Laker shit, and there he is. I'm not ashamed to say it. My little brother, my guy, you're a guy, a DJ. Lakers in 5 right now. Go subscribe right now, then hurry up and come back over here. Shout out to DJ for showing up. Go James, my damn cousin. He said, hey, Cuba, it's very possible, bro. If he can't just want because of the new CBA agreement, then New York kind of has a certain package to give. They will give up those picks for sure. Yep, but he ain't going to go over there. Listen, New York could say, hey, look, man, we'll give you $1 billion. That nigga ain't going to no cold ass motherfucking Madison Square Garden. It's not going over there. He coming to LA before he going anywhere else. Now, and when I say LA, I don't mean the Clippers. Who the hell wants to go to that dump? He's coming to Los Angeles, California, right there at Staples Center, purple and gold, where all the Hall of Famers is hanging up in the rafters. All the championships are hanging up in the rafters. That's where he's coming to. Cuzzo says 5 damn picks for Bridges is wild. Wild as hell. The Bucks will take the best deal. So if he can't just walk to the Lakers better often up Austin's ass in that deal if they ask. Hello, I'm giving up Austin I'm giving up Austin so quick. He can have Austin. They can have whoever the fuck they want on the team. They can have. Brown will be gone by that point. They can have Austin. They can have whoever the fuck is on the team. Hell, I even throw Jenny in there as a bonus. Here, Jenny, get your ass over there in Milwaukee. You know what I'm talking about? And Go James says, what up, DJ? And DJ said, what up, Chris? The bandwagon says, yeah, I would give up Cat for him. That would have to happen anyways. Yeah, it would have to happen. And that still wouldn't be enough. I don't know Cat's contract, says bandwagon. Go James says, I think Cat making close to or right at 50 million, Cuba. Yeah, could be. The bandwagon says, a team with Luka and Giannis is championship contending. Yeah, man, you better call somebody. Bron would either have to take a minimum or retire because Giannis is expensive. Yeah, Bron would probably more likely be gone by that point in time. More likely be gone. Cuba. But if LeBron does stay, let's say LeBron does stay at that time. He said, and he can sway Giannis over here. I think LeBron would take a cut for that nigga to get Giannis. What? I don't know, man. Who knows? I don't know. It's fun to think about. Cuba says, well, LeBron stays next season. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Austin because he didn't sign this past offseason. So something's got to happen next summer. Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely, something's got to happen next summer. The bandwagon says, I mean, you need Austin more. You need more than Austin to get Giannis. Absolutely. That's chump change. You got to add picks and hella niggas to get him. Giannis worth like 65 million. You damn Skippy. I'm giving him up, Rui, whoever can fucking kick rocks except Luka. By the time LeBron leaves, Luka will be the only motherfucker bolted to the floor. Sorry, I even got to throw my goddamn nephew Bronny in there. I'm sorry. I'm on a mission. I need Giannis. I need him over here. Got to give me something. Didn't want to give me Levine. Okay, no problem. Didn't want to give me Vooch. All right, no problem. God damn it. I'm asking for Giannis. I told you I put something on it. I think if we all gathered together, the whole Lakers and 5 major level family, we all gathered together and we throw in $100. Yeah, DJ got 12,000 people sub. Somebody do the math. 12,000 times 100. What was that? What was that? 1 point. What was that? 120,000, something like that. 100. What is it? 120 something. It's something. I don't feel like doing the math. God damn it. I only got 116 people around this motherfucker. So $100 times 116. That ain't shit. So we got to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Got to make it happen. Any way we can make it happen. I give up my whole bank account, both of them, to get Giannis over here. I just need somebody else to put another $5-6 million down. You know what I'm talking about? And Go James says, next summer will be a defining moment for the whole team. Bronny's third season, Austin's contract, Bron's possible retirement. Who's going to team with Luka? If Bron and Austin are gone, shit going to get crazy. Yes. That's when desperate times is going to call for desperate measures. The bandwagon says the Lakers organization would be the dumbest organization in the league if they pay Reeves $50 million. Hey, I agree. If they pay Reeves $50 million, Cuba, I better not see Reeves anywhere walking on Wilshire. He better just go to the games and go straight home. I promise. If they give him anywhere close to $50 million, Reeves better watch his back. I'm threatening him live on camera. Hey, Reeves, focus in on a major level entertainment. If you get $50 million, don't walk around LA. Don't walk around LA. And if you try to go get a bodyguard, you better not get nobody black, because I know all the bodyguards in the city. Trust me. Anywhere you go, if you go to Ralph's, if you go to Gelson's, if you go to Albertsons, if you go to Pavilions, if you go to Randy's Donuts, if you go to Magic Mountain, if you go to Disneyland, if you go to SeaWorld, if you go to Raging Water, wherever you go, I'm going to be on your ass like a cheap suit, asking you, why the hell did you think you deserve 50 motherfucking million? You gonna be like, who the hell is this big black gorilla follow me around town and nobody's gonna see me but you? Because every time you go to ask somebody, tell me on somebody or whatever the case may be, you're gonna turn around and I ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna be like fucking Jason or Michael Myers. And then once the person don't believe you and they walk away from your crazy ass, they gonna turn back around. You gonna turn back around and you gonna see me right behind you again. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm in your conscience. You the only nigga that can see me. Now, you gonna give up that money or what? Get out of LA before sundown, motherfucker. If they get a nigga anywhere near 50 million, I'm going to haunt him. Not hunt him, haunt him. HAUNT, haunt. He gonna think I'm a real motherfucking ghost. He gonna go to Wilshire down there and see a shrink and be like, man, there's this big dude. He's got to be about my height, maybe a little taller. Big, solid motherfucker walking around, black as the night. He walk around and he's telling me to get out of. I think I'm seeing things, doctor. I think I'm seeing things. Can you prescribe me something? The doctor go prescribe him something, you know, Risperdal or Ritalin or something that's gonna calm his nerves, whatever. And he gonna think, oh man, thank God, it was just a figment of my imagination. And then the minute he come out the doctor's office, I'm gonna be waiting for him behind the door again. Ah, motherfucker, boo! The boogeyman is here. You thought you could escape me? Slap the pills out this goddamn hand. Slap the motherfucking pills out his hand. You'll see me for real, motherfucker. But other people can't see me. Only you. Get out of Dodge before it's too late. That's what I'm gonna do, Austin. If he get that $50 million goddamn contract. And Jiff, JLFF, my guy, is a long time no see. He said, "What up? You sure he's coming to LA? I'd love it. Yeah, I hope he do. From my mouth to a guy's ears. You know what I'm talking about?" Shout out to Jiff for showing up to the channel. The Bandwagoneer says, solid player, but not worth that. That's superstar worthy. He does outplay his contract, so he's worth more than what he's making. But if he wants that much, then no. I agree, Cuba. I totally agree. Go James says, man, Cuba, I'll leave America if they pay that man $50 million. I'm going with you, cuzzo. I'm going with you. I pay for everything. And it's a one-way trip because I'm never coming back to this motherfucker if he get over here, get the $50 million. I'm telling you. I'm gonna stalk his ass. Tell you. If he get $50 million, I'm gonna stalk him. I'm gonna be outside his fucking apartment, his penthouse every goddamn day. Austin! I know where you live at. You know what I'm talking about? The Bandwagon said, you need a stretch five to play alongside Giannis. Somebody like a Miles Turner at the five. Yeah. DeAndre Ayton. Boom. There you go. And he's still young. You know what I'm talking about? Chris says, but that's why they tried to put this new CBA into play. Because so many guys are getting superstar money and really shouldn't be getting it. Yeah, absolutely. The team has to be built, not just off two players. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Bandwagon says, go James. Yeah, Reeves, solid. But that superstar type of contract, I'm paying Paolo Banchero that much. Yeah. Yeah. That guy is, superstar worthy. You know what I'm talking about? Cuba said, Go James says the Bandwagoneer said shit, or even just your best player from every team probably deserved that contract. But what team can you think of where a best player doesn't deserve 50 M's? Yeah, can't really think of one. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. The Bandwagon says if they can't get a deal done with New York, then I think the Lakers is the next best option. Lakers is the next best option for certain. For certain. He also says, whatever Tyler Hero makes, Reeves is going to get for another squad, if not LA. Hey, man, from your mouth to God's ears, hey, send that nigga to Jazz. That's white boy country. That's potato salad country. Send him over there where they put raisins and potato salads and blueberries and macaroni and cheese. Send him over there where they put sugar and spaghetti. Send him over there. You know what I'm talking about? Then he can make all the money he want to make over there. You know what I'm talking about? Around 30 mil, says the Bandwagon. Hey, Bandwagons, this is what Cuzzo says. He says, I'll say this, bro. To me, anything around 45 mils is up and up is best player money for the best player on the team. Anything lower than that is second best or third best player. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. Purple and gold. Shout out to Purple and gold. And my brother, he says, what's up, Major? What up? What up, fam? Greek Freak and Luka Magic would be dope here in La La Land. Yes, they would be. Yes, they would be. Bandwagon says they might do an AD with him. Remember when AD wanted to get traded and stop playing in New Orleans? Either the Bucks trade him to his preferred place or somewhere else where he goes somewhere next year. Hey, man, if they don't do something this year, it could be looking like that. The Purple and Gold, 6 years of Giannis and Luka will yield 3 to 4 rings. Right, you're right there. Say they're easy. Hey man, look, check this out. I totally, fully, wholeheartedly believe that. And DJ says I did a video of Giannis being traded to the Knicks. Yeah, do I remember that? Did I see the video? I don't know. I might have to go back and check. I don't know. But I'm hoping that don't happen, DJ. I'm hoping that he comes over here to us instead. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, hey, Cuzzo, I wouldn't go to that motherfucker myself. Big ass rats running the streets. I'm on the first flight to LA. Fuck that. Hey, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. New York got better food, right? But California got better weather and it's safer, goddammit. It's cleaner. New York fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? Especially when it get cold outside. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to get snowed in the fucking blizzard. You want to be on the beach sipping Mai Tais and mint juleps or some shit. And the Van Wagoneer says the fans should be more mad at the front office for giving him that much. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Nobody be able to be safely walking around this motherfucking Cuba. Nobody. The only reason why I would think they would consider 50 M's for Reeves is only for a top tier trade like Giannis or another worthy player. 50 is a little too excessive for me. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Purple and Gold says, "Hey, Major, you hear about Malcolm Brogdon retired?" Nah, I didn't hear about that. Did anybody else up here hear about that? Malcolm Brogdon has retired. Nah, I didn't hear about it. At one point in time, I wanted Malcolm Brogdon, but the powers that be said otherwise. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man, I want Giannis over here, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me. If anybody wants to come up and give a take, give me 3 ones down there in the chat, and I will drop the link for you. I will drop the link for you. Get up here, give your take. I shall drop that link. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want me to drop that link so y'all can come up and give a take. I can have 10 people on the stage, up to 10 people on the stage, I believe, yeah. So if you want to come down here, put a 1 down in the chat. Right now, I got 8 people watching the show. If you're new to the channel and you're watching, don't be shy. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Also, when I drop the link, if I drop the link, you can click on the link and you can come up here. Anytime you want to drop your take, chop it up with your boy, a big a major. Who wants to step in the arena with your boy, a big major, majorlevel.com arena? Who want to step up there? Put a 1 down in the chat. A Cuzzo says, yeah, and we don't need his ass slapping the shit out of niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Mark Reeves is still here. Yeah. Maybe Reeves asked if he's still here. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm with it. Anybody want to come up? I'm going to drop that link anyway. If don't nobody come up within the next 5 minutes, I'll keep talking. All right, y'all. The link is now in the chat to Major Level Entertainment. You can come up here and chop it up with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Just hit that link. I'll bring you up on stage. You can give your take about this. Do you agree? Do you think? Cuzzle said the slap heard around the world. Smack him. Yep. Do you agree? Or what do you think about Giannis? What do you think? Giannis wants to play the next 6 to 8 years in the NBA. Do you believe that he could come to another team during that time if Milwaukee doesn't do anything before he leaves and goes off to Greece? Or do you think that if Milwaukee doesn't do anything, he retires from the NBA early and goes straight to play in his native country? What do you guys think? Come on. Come on, hit that link. Come on up here. Don't be shy, y'all. You got to stay down in the comments. Because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I read off the stats to you. We know what he can do in the playoffs. And we know what he does if he is fully healthy. One of the top five players in the league today. He's already regarded as one of the greatest power forwards of all times. Definitely one of the greatest power forwards of all times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Giannis is a great player. I've been wanting him on the team for a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know who's up here, man. He needs no introduction. My little brother, my guy, you're a guy. Lakers of 5 DJ. What it do, bro?
What's happening, man?
What it do?
Man, I was trying my best to hurry up and finish them damn dishes so I can pull up.
Oh man, yo, dish duty, huh?
Yeah, man.
We, yeah, man. When I saw this, bro, I said, man, you know what? I've been holding this off. I've been wanting to talk about it for. I actually been wanting to talk about this since I first heard that his wife left and went back to Greece. Remember, I remember saying it on your show. His wife had, she moved out. She moved out the states, and
Right.
people out on the outside was saying, well, oh, his wife moved. That means he's going to leave. No, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? He know he has a contract to fulfill, and Giannis is one of those type of guys. He's going to stay to finish what he started. He's not going to just give up. I'm pretty sure he talked to his wife at length about his obligations and what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? In that culture, he going to make money for his family. And then
Oh
he
yeah.
gonna send it back to his family, whatever the case may be. And right now, being in America, playing ball in America, gets him the most amount of money. And he's still in the prime. He's still in his prime. He's only 30 years old. So why stop now? But when I saw that he said that he wants to play another 6 to 8 years, that kind of gave me a little more hope to say, okay, if his contract is up 2027, 2028, and he leaves Milwaukee, especially if they haven't done nothing in that amount of time, we still have time to get him if we're going to get him. If he's going to go anywhere before he leaves, we still have time to get him. My question was this: what do the rest of the world believe? I believe he could very well come here. I'm like 90% sure. What do anybody else believe? Some people say New York. Some people have said Boston. Some people have said the Warriors. So now that I got you up here, what do you think could happen between now and that 8th year? If he's planning on playing 6 to 8 more years in the NBA, where do you think he could go realistically?
Well, I mean, so when I said in the comments that I did a video on it about him being traded to New York, in the video that I did, I had said that the rumor is that the GM from New York called the Bucks to see if they was going to trade Giannis, and the Bucks. Well, this is what the report said. The Buck, and this was from Yahoo Sports, so it's pretty credible.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Bucks had said that we don't really want anybody that you have unless you're planning on giving up Brunson. And New York has said, well, we don't want to give up Brunson. And so right there is where the talks have stalled. And then the report also said that they even, asked Giannis, do you even want to be traded just anywhere, just away from Milwaukee? And Giannis pretty much said, no, I'm not. I don't even want to get traded from Milwaukee. So then the talks just ended right there.
Right.
So that's why I was like, I mean, I did a video on it when it came down to the Knicks. So far, I mean, things can change, but so far right now, as we know, the Knicks is out of play as of right now. So to answer your question, as long as he don't want out of Milwaukee as of right now, at the end of his contract in the next 2 years, he gets to pick where he wants to play. Because he'll have, I think he has 2 years and then he has a player option. So, that player option, I think, will depend on who has the money close enough to his player option. I think his player option will be like it's $64 million, I think, something like that. So it depends on who will have the money around that time if he wants to leave out of Milwaukee, especially if Milwaukee don't get another player. If Milwaukee don't sign anybody of another all-star that that's to help him out, then I don't see him staying, bro. And then of course we all know about the reports about him saying that he wants a lot of European players to play for big markets. So it looks like he really wants to play for a big market. So and that's why I think when it comes down to the Lakers, I just think that the Lakers are setting themselves up to have somewhere around 64. I don't know. It depends. I don't know how much they're gonna have. But I think if they can come close, if they can say, hey, Giannis, we can't get you 64, but we can give you 59 or 60. I think that's close enough to where he
that
can be
might
like,
sway
all
him.
right,
That might sway him.
You know what I mean? So then of course if Milwaukee still ain't got him any type of help, then it's like, all right, yeah, you know what? 59, 60 mil. I get to go play with Luka. I mean, come on, bro. And it's a big market like I want. Come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
the biggest
it's a
market.
No-brainer. No-brainer.
Yeah. So I'm glad you said that because could it be now? This is just the you know that guy the guy in me that says, you know what, everything is done on a larger scale than what us the fans can see. Like these guys know what they're doing. They got advisors around them all the time telling them, you know, what may not make sense to us makes sense to them. Could he have said, "Hey, look, I'm not going nowhere now," because he don't want to go to New York. So he's gonna stay in Milwaukee, play in Milwaukee, stay there as long as he can stay, and then when his time comes and he has the opportunity to go where he wants to go, then he really could pick where he wants to go. And it looks like he could pick the Lakers or hell, some people are saying the Warriors. You know, okay, if you want to say he wants to play with Steph Curry, then I'll look at it from that standpoint. But I think that for the type of player that Luka is, just imagine this. Look at Steph Curry and Giannis, and then look at Luka and Giannis. Who do he benefit the most from? Which guard would he benefit the most from for his type of game? And then that'll go ahead.
That's obviously Luka.
See. So and you know, we've said this before. A guy with his type of talent, his type of skill, he's a freak of nature. He's more than likely, is, you know, barring any big time injuries, he's more than likely not going to go down, and his skills are not going to diminish. I mean, look at LeBron, and LeBron is not as tall as he is, or whatever the case may be, but LeBron's still able to give you 24 points on any given night, 8 and 8, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Well, Giannis could do the same thing, I believe. If he don't have any big time injuries that slows him down, I don't think that by the time he hit 36, he make it that far. He hit 36 or 38 years old, like he's saying he wants to play until. I don't think his skills would diminish so much so whereby he won't be an asset to a team. I believe people with his type of skill, they kind of keep their skill until they retire. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the technology we have today. These, you know, the trainer, the nutritionists they have today. Guys are playing around a lot longer, barring any big time injuries, and he haven't really had any big time injuries in his career. So I see him better being paired with Luka than with Steph Curry. So if I'm him, I'm looking like, yeah, I'm gonna turn down anything. I'm gonna tell y'all anything. Yeah, no, I don't want to leave Milwaukee. Not because he wants to stay there for his career, but because he wants to be able to pick and choose where he wants to go when it's time for him to get the hell up out of there.
That's big. That's completely possible. I mean, he definitely could be like, yeah, I don't want to be traded because in the back of my mind, I already plan on leaving this place at the end of my contract. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I think, and of course, you know, here's the thing. That's in the report, okay, that I did on the video. Again, the video is only like 2 minutes long. It's like 2.5 minutes. In the report, it also said that the Bucks, if they trade Giannis, are going to decimate the team that trades for Giannis. So if I'm Giannis and I'm thinking about this and I'm saying, okay, if I say I want to get traded to X team, whatever team it is, they're going to deplete that team for me.
Mm-hmm.
So which means, how much of a chance do I really have to win a title? But if I leave on my own, I get to pick who I want to go to, and I get to pick what star I want to play with. You know what I'm saying? And then, here's the thing. Here's the big kicker as well, is that whatever team he chooses, they first of all, they gotta have the money, $59-60 million. Okay. Once he gets that, think about this for a second. The team that has that money pretty much are going to have nobody on that team. So which means when he gets there, he gets to tell the coach and the GM and talk to all of them and say, look, this is who I want around me.
Mm-hmm.
He don't just go to a team and then he has to fit in. Don't get me wrong.
No,
he's Giannis. He can fit in anywhere. He's Giannis, right?
Anywhere.
But the thing is that if he gets to choose what players he wants, he can do so if he just leaves on his own.
Yes.
Just saying.
And you know what? I think that, exactly what you said. I believe that advisors are telling him that and have told him that. And I believe that behind the scenes, they're working in tandem with him to get him exactly what he wants. If and in putting himself on a timeline, saying that he wants to play the next 6 to 8 years, I'm pretty sure that in the 6 to 8 years, he don't just want to just be playing just to be playing. He wants to compete. He's a competitive guy. When you're a competitive dude, there's no way. I don't give a damn how much money they offer you. You still want to play for something. It's not just for the money is cool, but you want to play for infamy. You want to play for for the competition of it all. And if Milwaukee ain't doing what they're doing, let's say Milwaukee not doing what they're doing. But let's say the Lakers win a championship between now and 2027, 28 or whatever the case may be. That might further sway him, especially with LeBron going by that point in time, because now we have a little bit more to bargain with now. So that may sway him. Okay, that not only are they the champions, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he'll be ring chasing or anything, because he will have already considered leaving the Bucks anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's already kind of skeptical, even now, with his brother signing. He's already kind of skeptical about being with the Bucks anyway. I mean, just this past offseason, whenever rumors swirl, whenever there's smoke, there's going to be a little bit of fire. Not saying the rumors are all the way true, but in order for a rumor to be started, there have to have been something to start it up. There had to have been a talk. There had to have been him saying, discussing his, his disgust. Man, why won't they give me the center I want? Or, we got rid of Dame Dollar. We got him at my request. That didn't work out. Now what are we gonna do for me? I'm still in the prime of my life. I want to play around other prime players. Y'all don't want to give me what I want. Yeah, I'm up out of here. I'm gonna stay here, fulfill my contract, and then when there's nothing else left to do, I'm out of here. So if you're looking at it from that standpoint, this would make me say 90% of me believe that he leave Milwaukee before he goes to the Knicks or anywhere else. The Lakers could be his final stop before he leaves the NBA. And if that's the case, and he plays another 6 to 8 more years, by the 2027-28 season, he'll have 4 to 6 more years in the NBA to play. What better way to end your career than playing the last 4 to 6 more years in the most storied franchise? You already won the championship with the Bucks. Kareem did. He won one championship with the Bucks. He won his next 5 with the Lakers. So if I'm Giannis, I'm looking at that, and then if I'm somebody else, I'm in his ear about that. Hey man, you could be the next big, you could be the next great big man. Look how many greats they had over there. They had Will Chamberlain over here. They had Shaq over there. They had Kareem over there. They had Paul Gasol. I mean, these are the seeds I believe has already been planted in his head. Mm-hmm. So that's what gives me the reason to say 90% of me. Now the other 10% is saying I could, it could go either way, but I'm 90% certain and convinced that his next team, if he wants the big market team, especially with the big time European player, it would be Luka. It wouldn't be Denver. It definitely wouldn't be. Most people, it'll be Denver. Yes, he'll get the same type of production over there because, as we all know, Jokic is a taller Luka. That's all. They're pretty much the same player, but Denver's not a big market. That's the only difference. Who's a bigger market than Los Angeles? And I ain't talking about the Clippers. You see what I'm saying? So maybe it's me convincing myself, but I want this dude so bad, DJ Pauls, that I'm giving this nigga whatever the fuck he wants, bro. Whoever he wants outside of Luka. Anybody else on the team can go. We could put bums around them. Because there go that 1-2 punch we were talking about. You got Shaq, Kobe. Magic, Kareem, Kobe, Gasol. It has always been that way. So why not now? And then you got this dude. And guess what? These are once again 2 of the top 5 players in the world today on the same team, bro. That you can. And then let's say we still got Aiden. I'll keep Aiden at the center. He's still young enough. Let's say we still got Aiden. There go your viable center right there, Giannis, which we all know he wants a viable center next to him.
Yeah.
There he is. So it don't matter. who else you put there at the 3 and at the 2 and at the 3? If you got Luke at the point, Aiden, especially if Aiden game has evolved and come around and he's around Luka long enough, and then he gets to be around Giannis, two great players. His game evolves. You got him at the 5, you got Giannis at the 4, and then the 3 and the 2 can be whoever. And then the bench could be whoever. Bro, that's a championship formula right there.
Yep. I agree.
Between the 3 of them, that's 30 rebounds a game. All of them average 10 rebounds a game. They all average 10 rebounds a game. 2 of them average 30 points a game. One of them could get you 16 points a game. That's already 75 points right there on any given night. Luka go put up his 30 a game. He gonna put up his, especially if they get the proper amount of minutes. And I want this dude, man. Couldn't get Levine. I let it go. Couldn't get Vooch. Okay, I let it go. You gonna give me this motherfucker. You gonna give me this dude. I want this. I want this. But I'm just saying, bro, like that's my thought on it. And I had to say something about it because I wasn't looking at the fact that, okay, how much longer he wants to play. I'm just looking at, damn, his wife left. Fuck. Then he said he wants to retire from the game of basketball in Greece. That doesn't necessarily mean retiring from, like leaving leaving. Well, he wants to retire in Greece. That doesn't necessarily mean when he leaves the Buck, he's going to go straight over there and retire in Greece. And then when he said he wanted to add another, 6 to 8 more years into the NBA life, then I'm like, oh, I know for a fact, 100% of me knows he will not spend the next 6 to 8 years if he plays that long in Milwaukee. He's going to go somewhere else. What do you think, bro?
Yeah. I mean, if he plans on playing for that long, I don't see that. I don't see Milwaukee at all. You brought up something earlier too that you had said when it comes down to his brothers. We all know, when Giannis is real big on family. You know what I mean? And so, and that's another thing that we got that you got to take into account when you're talking about trading for Giannis. You're not trading for his brothers. You're not saying, hey, give me Giannis and his 3 brothers.
Right.
That's not happening. You know what I mean? So it would be just saying, if I'm Giannis, that means if I get traded to a team, not only is it going to decimate that team, but I also can't bring my brothers along. But if I just leave on my own and go to a team with just one other all-star and that's it, I can tell that team, okay, look, I want the pieces to fit around me, but I also want to bring my 3 brothers in.
Yeah.
You think that team gonna say no?
Hell no. Hell no. And if they do say no, I'll find a creative way to convince them otherwise.
Exactly.
A creative way. I'll be like, hey man, your wife still work over there at like, bro, to be honestly, bro, isn't that a small price to pay for Giannis to make any demand? Listen, if Giannis, Luka, Jokic, LeBron, Steph, any of those dudes that are superstar status, if they make any demands, you don't say nothing. You do it.
Exactly.
That's how you know you're star quality. Like Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was an all-star, but not necessarily superstar. Because if that was Giannis saying, "Hey man, get me a center," it wouldn't have took no 5 goddamn years to get him a fucking center, bro. They would have got that motherfucker a center because it's different. I'm not saying, not shitting on Anthony Davis. He's a great player, but he's not a superstar.
Right.
He ain't a superstar. If Giannis says, "Hey, look, I want center," that he said the exact center he want. Listen, I want center, and the center I want is Vooch. Hey man, I don't give a fuck where Vooch is. He could be in Serbia, wherever the fuck he is. They go get that nigga out of bed. Hey man, you coming with us? You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's the start. That's the star power. Star power. When LeBron wanted nephew over here, he got him. He wanted AD over here, he got him. Luka wanted Aiden over here, he got him. He wanted Marcus Smart over here. Those are not superstar players. Those they're star talent. But if Luka says, "Hey man, look at this, get Giannis over here by all costs." If they want to keep Luka, because Luka's contract expires in 2028, if they want to extend his contract further, they better do it exactly what the fuck he asking for.
Exactly.
And we
all know Giannis is he kind of looks up to LeBron.
Oh man,
And
he calls him
so
the GOAT. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
that's another reason why I don't think he's going to ask for a trade. He's going to fulfill his contract, and he's going to just follow LeBron's footsteps. Just leave on his own.
I mean, I would. I would if I'm looking up. If you, unless you got the type of ego like Kawhi had. Kawhi, I don't want to. He may not have said it out loud, but we got the connotation. I don't want to come to the Lakers because I want to compete with LeBron, not follow him. And guess what that has gotten him? Nothing in 5 years with the Clippers. Nothing. While we've already got a championship. So if you could put your ego to the side and be like, hey man, I'm playing with one of the greatest players of all times, that's not going to diminish my, legacy or whatever the case may be. I am a champion myself, but it's okay to follow behind somebody that came before you. I would. Why wouldn't I go to a storied franchise? LeBron ain't the only great player that's ever been over here. We had Kobe. Everybody look up to him. All the modern day players today look up to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kobe, you had everybody know who Shaq is, everybody know who Magic is, know who Kareem is. I mean, so why the hell not? And I think Luka's a little bit more, not Luka, but Giannis is a little bit more humble to the point where he's like, hey man, if he's humble enough to say that LeBron, who's still playing the same basketball game that he's playing now, still on the court with him, if he's humble enough to say LeBron is the GOAT, if they ask him who's his favorite player or who's the greatest player of all time, and he says LeBron is the GOAT, and LeBron is actually still playing the game of basketball, if he's humble enough to do that, he's humble enough to say, you know what, I don't mind following the footsteps of another great.
Big facts.
And I'm hoping that he remembers what he says. You said LeBron the GOAT, right? Well, your GOAT just played, his last team he played for was the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Don't you want to go over there and be the next guy? I'm telling you, nigga, I was sending all kind of people over there to sell him a dream. All kind of it'd be motherfuckers coming out of the woodworks he ain't never seen before. Like, hey, Giannis, you don't know me, you don't have to know me. Just shut up and listen. You know what I'm talking about? Downtown LA, some parts of downtown LA look exactly like Athens, Greece in the summertime.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you.
Yeah. That's big facts, man. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he's with Luka and Giannis, that's the Lakers, like you said. I mean, that's always been the Lakers. It's always been a point guard and a center. Like, I know Giannis is not like a center like that, but I mean, like he's a big man, you know what I mean? And so like you said, Magic, Kareem, you know what I'm saying? When Kobe and Shaq, you know what I'm saying? LeBron and AD. Now it's gonna be Luka and Giannis. I mean, it's Kobe and Powell, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just all it's always been that way. So
it's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. No matter who, if we don't get them, somebody they're not just going to have Luka by himself. And no matter how much we might think about it, AR ain't gonna cut it as a number. He's as a not as a bona fide number two over here. He might be number two by default if we can't get another star, but he's not gonna cut it as a bona fide number two over here. We're gonna, next to Luka, in order to keep Luka here past the 2028 contract, you better get him. I don't care if it's Embiid, if he's healthy. You better get him another star over here on his level. I'm telling you, or else he gonna be like, I'm going. Okay, nobody else wants to play. I go back home. Yep. Then at that point, we're gonna be looking for Morant, or a lot of people are looking for Morant to be the next guy, or I've even heard Anthony Edwards or anything like that. At that point in time, even then, if you get one of those dudes, or if other stars are gone, you still got to find a star big man to pair alongside him.
Exactly.
You got to find. I mean, because think about it. Imagine having Ant Edwards and John Morant on the team at the same time. Okay, Lakers 1 to 2 stars. Here you go, your 2 stars. Yeah, but they both guards.
Yeah.
That's not. We won't win shit. We'll be getting killed. They'll be dunking all game, but that's about it. No, LA has always needed a big, and goddamn it, we go get one.
Yeah, you know what's crazy too? I'm trying to think, like, because you had brought this up earlier too, when it comes down to like, okay, well, if it's not Giannis, maybe Joel Embiid or something like that. And so, and I'm thinking, I'm like, Joel Embiid is kind of, isn't he? How old is he? He's like 32.
Same age. Same age. 30, 31. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm looking at Joel Embiid, and I'm already looking at, okay, well, he's already like whatever, 30, 31, 32, whatever, how old he is.
Uh-huh.
After him, though, like, I'm trying to think of another big man that's young, like Luka,
Mm-hmm.
to pair him up. If it's not going to be Giannis, let's Jokic is probably going to be out. He's not coming, right? Let's just say all the like, you know, the older ones like Giannis and Joel Embiid, Jokic, they're not coming, right? So who is young enough as a big man that's a superstar
right
to pair up with Luka? I'm trying to think of one, and I'm like, there's got to be one out there.
It's got to be one.
Normally, big men are. I mean, they're not superstars. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's we were lucky to get an Embiid, a big man to the NBA. We're lucky to get a Jokic, you know, big man to the NBA. Lucky to get guys like that. Now, unless by 2028, unless, you know, Walker Kessler somehow turned into some phenom or whatever the case may be, or Zach Edey or one of the. Other than that, Wemby, but Wemby ain't going nowhere for the next, you know, at least
Wemby,
7 years. Yeah.
Wemby ain't going nowhere.
Now, I will admit this. I don't like Wemby much, right? I just don't. He just don't impress me for some reason. I think he's not fair. He's a cheat code. He doesn't impress me. But I will say this: if we had a chance to get Wemby right now, and he's only 20, nigga, that'd be the. I'll be cool with him being the center of the future. That's Wemby. Wemby right now, he's already great. So imagine what he'll be by the time he's 23, 24, 25 years old. And he doesn't get any injuries. That's probably the next big guy that's in line. Unless you want to go with Chet Holmgren and, you know, guys like that. But no, you're right, man. After Giannis, remember when Embiid is healthy, Embiid is he's another top 5 player, top 10 player. This is a guy who get MVP voting every goddamn year, just about. So, but people are looking, oh man, he's injured. Yeah, I know he's injured, ain't worth nothing. But when he ain't injured, you can't say that Embiid ain't done his thing in his league when he's not injured. You know what I'm saying? So right. I'll be looking at Embiid if he's not injured. He put up just about the same numbers as Jokic, if not better. He averages about the same amount of rebounds. He shoots the 3 ball better than Giannis. So if we're looking at it from that standpoint, then that'd probably be the only thing. But like you said, other than that, I don't know any other big that's noteworthy like that. And they're the same age. He was born in 94, so he's 31 as of March.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's still young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them though. I mean, I'm trying to think of a big man that's a superstar. There is none. So if we want to, I think, man, Giannis and Joel. Oh man, I think that's it, bro. Because you got, like you said, you don't want to pair up another guard with Luka.
No,
like I'm not trying to do that either. Like, I mean, Luka and I don't know,
Morant.
John Morant. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
It did, or Luka and no, come on, man. I mean, shit. I mean, if that's the case, give me Luka and Markkanen. Give me that. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
But it's got to be somebody with some type of star, some type of star quality. Or hell, I even take somebody like Luka and Bunkaro. Bunkaro's another guy coming up. He's 6'10", 6'9", 6'10". But it's almost like Luka and LeBron. So something like that. But other than that, a true big man center, yeah, that's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, man. So my only bet, I can only bank on Giannis. The next star got to be a power forward or center. Nothing more than, and I'm talking about a true power forward or center. I'm not talking about a 6'7" power forward or 6'9" center. I'm talking about a 7-foot center or a 6'9" to 6'10" power forward, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuck I'm talking about. Not fucking Draymond Green 6'6" fucking center like that. What? Come on, man. We need some sides. We need some sides out there. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I'm looking at it, man.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Me too, man. Yeah, that's the only 2 I can think of, man. Because I'm like you said, bona fide superstar. Not no freaking no. I was an all-star about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Nah, nigga. I need a bona fide superstar over here, bro. I don't want to Sangoon. Okay.
No. I'm talking about somebody that's in the top 10 every year.
Yeah.
I'm talking about somebody like when you look at Embiid's numbers. Embiid played 9 years in the league, whatever the case may be, from 16 to 25. You look at Embiid. When Embiid came in. He averaged 20 points a game. He went up to 21 points a game the next season. The next year, he averaged 28 points a game. Then he averaged 23 points a game. Then he averaged 29 points a game. Then 30, and then 33, then 35 points a game. And then this last past season, he only played 19 games, but he averaged 24 points a game. His career is the same as LeBron's career, 27.7 points per game. He's up there with KD and LeBron when it comes to so he's going to get you. So he's money shooting over 50% for a career. He's money.
Yep.
If you ain't putting up numbers like that, I don't want you.
Facts.
I want you. And then and then not only that, but here come the playoffs. The playoffs, numbers go. For a career, he averaged 25 points for the playoffs for a career. So if you ain't putting up numbers like that, I don't want you. And you know what? I'll even go this far, bro. If we don't get Giannis, you hear it right here first on Major Level Entertainment. If we don't get Giannis, hey, I might have to look for AD in here 2 years. Hey, AD, you want to come back?
Hey, remember that was it's funny. I was just about to say that. Remember that was Joe's plan. Remember Joe? Joe had said that. He said that, man, the whole plan, AD coming back. He was like, I'm telling y'all. I was like,
he might be right.
I told him, I was like, I don't see it, bro. But he was like, man, I'm telling y'all, man, they had a secret plan behind the scenes that the Lakers front office then told AD, look, we're gonna trade you for Luka, right? And then after LeBron retires, you're gonna come back to the Lakers on your own free will. And
hey, you know what? You know what? Let's examine that right quick. That's a fun thing to examine. If we really think about it, we know AD is a great player. Tell the truth. You know AD would fit with Luka.
Oh yeah.
If AD is healthy, remember AD is a lob threat. Let's say he's still healthy. Remember he's still around the age of Giannis and Giannis and Embiid. He's only a year older. He's 32. So if AD in 2028, well, in 2028 he'll be 35. Ah, damn, he's getting at the peak. If he don't get any crazy dumbass injuries, if he's at that point in time, he may be ground bound. He may not be able to get up off the ground as much as he used to, whatever the case may be. But then again, he might. Who knows? But that would mean that he would develop more of a, he would get more to like how Kareem did. Kareem got more to the, he got more to the sky hook as he started getting into his mid-30s. He was always doing the sky hook, but he got more into it. He developed a little bit of a midi. He started to use the backboard a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just driving to the basket, yamming on people all the time. You know what I'm saying? He found something that worked for him, and it got him 25, 26 points a game. If AD could do that, we still got Luka. Luka will find AD. AD will find a way to get his points. He got a little bit of a midi. He shoot, 55% from the field, you know what I'm saying, for a career, basically. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched or too bad to pick AD up. I mean, his numbers have been pretty solid throughout his years, too. I mean, when he first started, 14 points a game, then 21 points, then 24 points, then 24 again, then 28, then 28 again, 26, 26, 23, 24, 24, 26, 26, 25. Last year, he averaged 20 points a game. He only played 9 games. You get him production, he going to get you. And then you know what he can do with blocks and rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So, and then in the playoffs, once again, in playoff for a career, he averages 26 points a game, 12 rebounds a game, 2 blocks a game for the playoffs. So you know he's going to put up. So if he's healthy, hey, if nobody else is out there, man, I'm picking up a 34, 35-year-old AD again.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what can it hurt? You know what I'm saying? Nobody really hated AD over here. You know what I'm saying? We were just like, come on, man, don't be injured. Like, come on, just like that's right. The only problem we had. Other than that, man, when AD went off, he went off.
Yep.
So
that was the main thing. Just stay healthy.
Just stay healthy, man. Try not to get poked in the goddamn eye. Now he got those James Worthy glasses on. I don't think he got that problem no more. So
right.
You know what I mean? But other than that, that's it, man. But I had to get up here and say something about it because I was like, it scared me for a minute. I'm like, wait, he's what? And then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. He said he want to play 6 to 8 more years. Okay, we still got a window of opportunity. You know, he ain't about to play 6 to 8 years in Milwaukee. Can't nobody in the world convince me of that. I'll bet every fucking piece of dime I got that nigga is he gonna leave when it comes time for him to leave. He not renewing the contract. He gonna leave. He gonna grab his brothers up. They're gonna be waiting at the hotel, and they go huddle with each other and say, okay, where do we go next?
Yep.
Lakers.
Big facts. Yep. They got all the roster spots.
Yep, Costa's already got a championship, and you know they be talking about that shit at the dinner table. Hey man, I got championship first with Lakers. You want to one up me? You could come get second championship with Lakers. You know he be throwing it. I'll be throwing it in his face. Yeah, man, I won with the Lakers. You didn't.
And that's the thing too. Like, think about how Giannis is gonna be like, man, if I can get all my brothers a ring.
Oh man, poetic justice.
I think that's probably gonna be the first time in NBA history. I'm trying to think of another time or something where all 4 brothers or got a ring. Like, I don't.
Well, damn. You know what? Well, let's see. First of all, I've got to look at the brothers in the NBA.
I know,
brothers?
Right?
Yeah, like how many brothers in the goddamn NBA? Like
Steph and Seth.
Yeah, Steph and Chef. And Chef ain't got nothing, so and more likely it don't look like he's gonna get anything anytime soon. Cause I don't think I think this is it for Steph. He ain't win another one. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just gonna go pad the stat sheets. They unless Steph leaves the Warriors, he ain't winning another championship, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's another guy. Steph, you want to keep playing? Hey man, come over here to the Lakers. You know, come that's another dude I want,
Yeah, but 4, because Giannis got 4 brothers, right? It's 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 that play in the NBA. He got like 8 of them all together.
Well, yeah, yeah,
4 to play. Yeah, 4 to play in the NBA. Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't think there is another time in the NBA where there was 4 brothers all in the NBA
at the same time.
And they all got a ring. I don't think that ever happened, bro.
I don't think that ever happened either. I'm really trying to think hard because, to be honest with you, up until the modern NBA era, that was rare to. I mean, it was rare. I mean, you see it in college, but you will see a lot of college players. That don't mean that they're going to make it with their brothers. Like, it might be one of the brothers to make it, and the rest of them niggas go on to the CBA or somewhere.
Exactly.
Like, this is the first time I've ever known about, except for the ball boy, and then the ball boys too. Like, but Giannis got his whole goddamn family, and I thought he was the Nassus is older than him. I thought Giannis was the oldest.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga Thanasis is like what 35. Like, that nigga old. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I think this is the first time in history.
Yeah. So if it is, then he can cement the freaking because you again. This is just like when I was saying about LeBron and Bronny, is that father son. You know what I'm saying? In the same at the league at the same time, but to put it out of reach of somebody matching it, they can be like, well, I got me and my son on the same team together. Yeah, but LeBron and Bronny got a ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that sets them apart. And so with Giannis, it can be the same thing. But like, yeah, 4 brothers in the league, can that happen again? Yeah, but all 4 brothers got a ring though. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's gonna put it out of reach.
That's crazy. Yeah, he got Costas Antetokounmpo, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, and Alex Antetokounmpo. I don't even think Costas do even still play. I
don't know.
He's in the Euro leagues now. The last time he played for us, and he won the championship and got the hell out of here. And he's like, I won, I'm gone.
Yeah, but see he already got one, so he don't even.
He got one. Yeah,
he got to get his other brother's son. You know what I'm saying? Give him some jewelry.
Yeah. So Alex is now on the Bucks. Well, he's on Milwaukee Herd. That's the Wisconsin Herd. That's the G League team. And then Thanasis is over there, and Thanasis has been balling out in the summer league, from what I understand. He's God in the summer league right now. I mean, not summer league, but not summer league, preseason.
Oh, yep. Preseason.
So this nigga got all three of his brothers. Well, he got two of his brothers with him, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to drag the other one over here. Hey, Costas, you want to come back to the States? Now, unless we're going to the Lakers, bro, I don't want to go nowhere else. I think Costas told him he don't want to go nowhere else because he never wanted to leave the Lakers.
Right.
So when they trade or when they got rid of him, he's like, well, then if you're gonna get rid of me, I'm going overseas. Call me back when you need me. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're gonna use Costas to get his brother over here. Hey, look, go talk to him, and we'll secure your spot on the team, Gabe's spot. Okay, you sure? Hey, Giannis, I can get us all over there.
Right.
You know. So let's hope. Oh, I'm on phone. So let's see what happens, bro. I can't wait to see what happens. You know.
Me neither.
And then also I'm still remembering what Joe said early in the season, well, in the offseason. He said that he believes that by the December trade deadline, something still may happen with Vooch and somebody else. So I'm still holding off for that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think that's that stretch big, man. That can go a long way.
Whew. Yeah, coming off that bench. You got Aiden. We're getting a taste of what Aiden could do. I think Aiden is finally starting to acclimate himself. And then by the time the regular season comes, I'm not worried about Aiden. I'm not worried about him getting it together. And to be honest with you, I'm not even really worried about Marcus Smart getting it together. We're gonna need him to step up, like you said, give him 6 to 8 points. But keep playing solid defense for certain. And then we ain't gonna care much about the points. We ain't expecting him to, go out there and average 15, 16. Just play some solid defense, give a 6 to 8 one. You know what I'm saying? Don't be another Gabe out there because that's redundant. And we'll be cool with that. Yep. And then if we could throw Boots over here, man. Hey, Jackson Hayes, you got to move down to number 3 and Koloko go move out the door.
Oh, yeah. Koloko got to go.
But Vooch go come over here. Vooch is telling everybody, I'm cool with sitting on the bench. But he got ill intent. He going to be looking at the back of Aiden's head on the bench. He'll be like, yeah, I sit on the bench right now. But, last year I averaged 20 points a game. I've been through the All-Star game. You haven't. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. He gonna sit there. It's a matter of time. As soon as you screw up one time, I'm out there on the floor again. Definitely. So I want Vooch, man. I want to get him over here. But
yeah, we still got a shot.
That's basically it. That's all I have for the night, man. I know we're getting ready for the game pretty soon, but I just wanted to get that out for sure.
Yeah, the game starts in about like 2 hours, 2.5.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
No work tonight.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, because y'all probably sleep by now. You'll be knocked out right now.
Yeah, I'll be knocked out right now, man. That's why I was like, man, you going live on my day off? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I had to do it. I wasn't banking on it, but I said, man, I got to say something. I got to put it out there, man.
Hell yeah. And you dropped the link. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is the time right here.
Yeah, because I was like, I know how I feel about the situation, but I wanted to get everybody else's take and opinion on it. Like, okay, I know how I feel, man, and we've been kind of flirting around with the idea of Giannis. So I said, man, let me talk about it. Let me talk about it, get it out there, see what other people think. Everybody pretty much is on the same playing field when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So
big facts.
But I'm gonna go ahead and shut him down so I can move around a little bit, so I can get ready for the game. So I'm checking out on playback. But,
right on, man.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
I'll
let you shut it down, Bo.
Yes, indeed. Now I'll be going live again, probably tomorrow, after the game or so.
Okay.
All right.
You know me, I'll be listening.
Thanks for the pull up, bro.
Oh yeah, you already know.
All right.
All right, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, This has been another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I got to make the run, so I'm about to go ahead and pull on out. Y'all have a good day. Peace and blessings, y'all. We out.